Don't adjust your camera set, guys. We're back. Welcome to Fly Horse Radio, the worst radio station in the world.
And the latest out of all of them.
I'm here with my co-host, D. Ellis.
What's up?
I'm here with my man, Steph.
In his hole.
We got Shelly in here.
Yeah.
we got Evan working the boards. We got Steph's significant other in here as well.
Shout out.
And it's like the black fest with one white guy right now. So it's a beautiful thing.
Hey, he's an ally.
He's definitely an ally. Shout out, Evan. So, Steph, you just dropped a tape.
I did.
What made you even want to even do music? What made you want to even do a tape?
You want the
real long story.
The long one?
Yeah.
When I started?
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'll talk about Overly Saturated first, and if you guys want to dip in, past that. Well, when I first moved here, it was like 2016.
From Arizona, by the way. Shout out Arizona.
Yeah.
Tucson?
Tucktown, Duck Down.
Is that what they call Tucson?
Yeah, Tucktown.
Tumbleweeds and gunshots.
It's crazy, bro. Like it's more than one thing. It's like Tucktown. Like
no, that makes sense. Like Arizona's like the reason to live there is the guns.
Yeah, everybody's got a gun. Yeah. Everybody got a gun.
That's
yeah, Tucktown.
Shout out Arizona.
Shout out Arizona.
Raising the crime rate for old time's sake.
Fuck Joe Arpaio.
It's on the run from Tucson up in this hole. Hey. But yeah. So when I first moved out here, I was working. I was just trying to figure some things out. My cousin was like, yo, you got to get out here and get your shit going. So I tried to do that. I went on the internet and I found Chris Ominihu.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a good guy. Shout out Ominihu.
Shout out Ominihu, And he had like this single on the radio called
Adios.
Not Adios, it was before that. All Vibes Matter.
Yeah.
That's how I found him. So I linked up with him and started making beats with him, and then he wanted me to link up with Joaquin.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the fuck, who is that? Like Joaquin Phoenix or whatever.
Shout out Joaquin.
Shout out to
the Joker.
He tried to rap for a little bit.
He did. Like he freestyles all the time. Don't sleep on Joaquin and his freestyles.
What's the name was better though? That crazy nigga that got locked up here.
Shia LaBeouf. Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
He got a great
what?
He got a great movie coming out.
Yo,
too.
I saw that.
It's out. Honey Boy.
That shit fly.
Oh yeah, okay.
Honey Boy.
It's already out.
It's like him playing his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just deep.
Yo, that's tight. That's
tight.
Back to that. Yeah. So I linked up with Chris a couple times. Then I pitched him an idea for like a producer showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the Beat Garden one. When we got the Beat Garden going.
I went to that.
You went to the Beat Garden?
Yeah.
So the first one, I pitched them that showcase, high as fuck, shoot them a text, and because I knew they were throwing shows with Human Influence, so I shot them that, and I think that's where I met everybody at that point in time at Kind of Tropical.
Mm-hmm.
And I just linked up with everybody. The Deli, Christy Ray DJ that night, Joaquin DJ that night, and who else? V what's her girl's name? You style? Vaughn.
Oh, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
She performed with her band that night too. Like she started the whole night off. Dope vibes.
Cracked it off.
Shout out Vaughn. So I met all of them that first night, and then I kind of like was like Joaquin's DJ style like intrigued me. I was like, this is tight. Like I like what you're doing. You play good music. I like you make beats. Like you sound like you kind of the way you DJ sounds like you make beats. He's like kind of not really.
Yeah,
I was like,
he said Jay-Z helped him learn English
for sure.
Yeah,
and he's actually pretty good at it. For it not being his first language.
For sure.
He can write very well. So I was like, yo, I'll trade. Like you know, I need to get better at this DJ thing. You know, we'll just link up and vibe out, and then that's what we pretty much did. We did like we started making beats, and I think like the next week he had asked me to like come to the New Wave and DJ with him on a Thursday, because he had Thursday and Saturdays at the Eastern. And then I went there for a Thursday. Like, I didn't know what the fuck. Like,
It was cracking.
it was actually, it wasn't nobody there actually.
But you just felt the vibe.
I was just like, it was dope. Like, just go DJ for the first time. People just be rocking with me. My favorite cut. So I was like, okay, this is cool. So I could do this a little bit more. And then it started picking up. New Wave started picking up at the Eastern, and then it just turned into a collective, and turned into a label. And we were always making music and remixes on the fly just to play at the venue. And it just started turning into a whole development at that point after we all linked up. Pinnacle from Chris. So that's the Austin story.
Okay.
So once we got everything solidified and things started getting real, we made it like a whole camp.
So before we even go through all that though, so how did you let's skip a couple things. How did you link up with Zaylin?
So Zaylin came a little bit after the New Wave got rolling, and I think either Lars or I'm not sure, one of them Dallas niggas gave us Zaylin. And just like was like, yo, you
like
need to link up with this kid. Like,
yo, take this nigga.
nah, like, no, they was like, yo, I don't know, like, what he's doing. I think he would be really good with you guys. That's what I got from Joaquin.
So it was like a bridge.
Joaquin was like, yo, like somebody, like they told me about this kid and he's dope and I think we can do something with him. I was like, all right, whatever, you know. So I just was giving them beats. And then that's when they did like Rolling Stone. And then after that, I was like, oh, this boy can write like fast. He like did, I don't know, like I send Joaquin beats daily, and he just like gives them to people. Like we just try to shop it like to whoever can write. And
shout out Zaylin,
shout out Zay, shout out Wak. And he sent that over to Zaylin, and Zayn like wrote that song, and they had it back to me like a couple weeks later, and I was like, okay, cool. Cause I originally wanted that for Larry June. Yeah, I was trying to
shout out Larry June.
Shout out Larry June.
You're doing good, Larry.
Good
so
job,
if you don't know, so this is a kid named Zaylin. He goes to what, Mean Green? What school is that with the Mean Green? Shout out Joe Green.
Denton.
Yeah, does he go to Denton?
He's in Denton, in Northern
Texas.
UNT.
Okay, he goes to the University of North Texas. He's a college kid. He linked up with Steph. They did a song called Rolling Stone. You can find it on YouTube. It's a very, very good track. Very, very, it's a vibe. That's one thing I can say. I think that people use that overly now.
Yeah. But I know what you're saying.
It's definitely a vibe.
I learned about you yesterday. I learned about you specifically yesterday.
What you did
and I listened to Overly Saturated.
Oh shit.
I went into it completely blind. I didn't know what you were gonna sound like. I didn't know, like, is this guy a rapper? Is he a singer? What is this? I was listening to the first song, like, when is the nigga gonna rap? This beat is ill though.
Yeah, nah, I could talk to you about that.
Then I started listening to the rest of it. I was like, oh, this nigga does a bunch of things. So what I will say is it reminded me a lot of J-Lib. That's something
for sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Is that something you like? Is that like a big influence for you? Like Dilla?
Hell
like
yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, like when I first started doing it, that's all I really had, like, got it. It's Dilla. Well, first kind of like Busta Rhymes.
Okay. Thank you,
like,
brother.
Pharoah Monch and stuff like that.
All right. So you like Raucous and...
Yeah, like Raucous, like raw hip hop type deal.
How did you get... Oh, man. Shout out to the weed man. Man, some Acapulco Gold.
Yeah.
You know when the old school niggas be saying that? Acapulco Gold, nigga.
It's that Maui Wowie. That chocolate tie.
Niggas got some straight Mexico. Shout out my Mexican niggas, man. No trouble over here.
Yeah, man.
Out of the 7 songs, I really liked 6 of them. And then the one that I wasn't really into, I didn't think it was a bad song. I just didn't like it that much.
What song was
let me guess.
I'll
Rosa?
say it, and then you tell me if it's the one that you had in mind.
A lot of music in that.
Yeah, I love it. Did your research?
What's good?
You didn't like What's Good?
I thought it was a good song, but I don't see myself listening to it a lot. I see why people would like it.
Yeah,
but I didn't like it myself.
We're gonna see if that's gonna be the one to like really push everybody.
It is single-ish.
Right.
It
does have like a popular sound that is
it's a well-made song.
Yeah,
it's a well-made song.
Yeah.
So don't think that I'm saying that
oh
the song
no, man.
The question that I was asking though was like, so you grew up listening to Rockers records and stuff like that. So how do you go from Rockers records to making like these like smoother beats? They're very chill. Rockers is more like, you know, boom bap.
I think this fits with like if you listen to like Freestyle Fellowship or like Mad Lib or like Loop Pack.
Yep.
Shit like that. It fits in there.
Yeah,
it sounds a lot
that.
like it sounded very West Coast to me, like the synths, like you know, like the West Coast shit has like really high key like synths and like pianos and shit.
You know what? Once again,
bass lines very very thick on the bass lines. I appreciated that. Your voice is good. Like I like the sound of your voice. It just you made a good project. It's very good.
I didn't spit. That was all Zaylin and Jay.
Okay.
What about that one track? That one track is fuck. Somebody's talking on it. It sounds just like you though. I thought it was you. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to bring out my phone, but it sounded just like you. But
most of the stuff I've been doing right now, I've just been.
So you more of like more of
yeah,
East Coast. East Coast kind of vibe or like a West Coast kind of vibe?
It's kind of blended. Yeah, it's blended. Like
shout out Hot Rod. You don't think I forgot? That was a fucked up moment. Never forget.
Don't forget about Hot Rod. Shout out Hot Rod.
The unit.
Yo, wherever he at right now, much love to him.
That nigga's no rod now. Oh, fuck. That nigga's rod list.
Hey. If it don't even talk about him.
If you don't even ever talk about him.
Who?
But what flavor do you usually roll with, or do you take everything and make it into one?
Okay, like Arizona is like really close to LA, so you got a lot of people out there, and they do it like they like funk.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in Arizona likes funk.
Okay.
So funk, a lot of the original players come from East Coast.
Or Midwest,
yeah. Ohio, Jersey, you know, Funkadelic and all that stuff. But when you ever think about funk, you think like the West Coast because they sample it the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I take away from funk and jazz. Okay. When you think jazz, you think Harlem. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like East Coast, like straight up, like jazz is all New York. So I sample jazz, I sample a lot of funk, and I take from those things and disco and stuff like that.
Do you feel like with this, is this a tape or a mixtape?
EP?
This is just like a project to kind of like get people familiar.
All right,
you know
so
what I'm saying? Like I don't like to put no labels on it. Like
I feel what you're
EP
saying.
or mixtape. They're really just a bunch of demos that I really liked, and I just mastered them. And
I feel what you're saying, but
honestly,
I
that's
feel what
what
you're
happened.
saying. But I look at it like it's an EP. It sounded like a complete thought, but a short thought. You know,
Right.
like EPs are like 30 minutes or less.
Yeah. Little short movie.
It's an EP. You know, it's like a short film.
Yeah, it's like little short film.
Yeah. All
And
right.
I have like a series of those in the pocket, like ready to come out continuously for like the next couple of months here.
So you're gonna just be dropping singles?
Yep, I'm gonna just be dropping EPs.
Okay, and where can they find your music at if people was looking for you?
Stefon Osae everywhere.
Everywhere.
New Wave. Everything will be under the collective for now.
Mm-hmm.
And if when I start spitting out, I'll start putting that under my name. But I don't feel like rapping right now.
I feel you.
Yeah, you know.
I think everything you're doing so far is really, really good.
Yeah, it's kind of I just want to just see what's what and kind of find like my voice again because I'm making a different type of beat now. Like I kind of found a rhythm that and a pace like and a format that I stick to. But I always, I should always chop samples. I've always chopped samples. I've always played keys. Always mess with the bass heavy. And my drums have always been really good.
That's why your bass lines are so good. You play the bass. All right.
Yeah.
What's your creative process like? How do you make a song?
Well, usually start out with drums because I'm a drummer.
You don't crack the Dutch. You don't crack the chocolate tie first. You just start off with the drummer.
I always roll like that's like a no-brainer. Like
niggas know they gotta crack those.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I usually smoke. I used to roll up and it's all part of the process. Exactly. I put my kimono on. You know what I'm saying? I just be downstairs and on my side. You know what I'm saying? In the mirror and shit, checking out my shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting right. Gonna make some coffee, French press. You know.
Oh, shout out French press.
Yeah. Put a French press. And I grind my coffee. I buy the whole beans and then I grind my own coffee. Like I got a whole process when I get up. I stretch.
Well, is Arizona low key known for coffee? Yeah, I got a lot of coffee out there. Right? I thought the Mexican shout out my Mexicans. I know we going
Colombian
hard right
food.
No, Colombia beans.
Yeah.
But that nigga looked the Mexican though on front. Like that nigga had the poncho on.
Colombia.
Big mustache like that. I always thought that. I'm an East Coast nigga, bro.
But it's all the same. Once it's on the past Texas, it's like it's all Cali.
It's all South.
I don't know.
To a New York nigga.
It's crazy. I brought Colombia beans up for Arizona and called it Colombia Mexicans. Damn. Shout out Donald Trump.
Let's go, man.
Nigga moving different now.
Niggas is just like, everybody blending it. Yeah, everybody part of this shit. You feel me? Yeah.
That's a fact. So after this project, do you feel like, so you say you're not going to rap. So after this project, are we going to get like a Stefon Osae kind of like an introduction to like new wave, kind of like a Dre and Snoop kind of thing, or you just gonna be just doing your own thing? Not, I know you fuck with him because that's your homie and that's crew.
Zay got a project ready to go right now.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do with my project was get him some more notoriety.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I think y'all sound together is just.
It's very good.
Honestly,
really
bro,
good.
I think that's your Snoop, my nigga. I'm being dead ass. I think y'all sound together.
Or your future, or like how like there's like certain people that just sound good together. I think
why
y'all
your
might have
sound
that
sounds
type
good
of
together?
relationship.
And I'm gonna say something that's real, and I hope you don't get mad at me. I'm a New Yorker. I run my mouth, and this is no disrespect to nobody. So I said, "Yo, Steph, you need to make some beats for me. Your beats sound good." Yeah. And I was like, "Yo, that shit that you did with Zalen's fire." He was like, "Yeah, it is fire." But I wanted some harder shit. He like low key. He like that hard grimy shit. You feel me?
Because of the pheromone.
But when a nigga,
but
it's usually the niggas that sound so good with each other that nigga be like, damn. But I wanted it like this. But it's like, bro,
what the fuck I'm gonna do?
I get
it's
that.
already.
I get that. Like, I think that's just why you do different things. Like Madlib made an album with Doom and Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, which one's better?
Nah, they're both great.
Get the fuck out.
Nah, Mad Villainy and Bandana are like neck and neck.
Okay.
Like neck and neck.
You ahead.
Because MF is
shout out to Doom. I love Doom.
Mad Villainy is amazing.
I love Doom to death. My nigga. He's a real one. He's a legend, but I swear Saturday night niggas ain't going to see Doom over Freddie Gibbs. I swear.
I agree with that. I'll agree with
Shelly,
that.
you doing it?
I'll agree with that, but that
you not doing it.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that, but I'll agree with that because one, Doom don't be showing up to his shows.
Fact, he done send an imposter.
He don't give a fuck.
And then two, just
that
because
nigga
I
have
don't
me up there.
Just because I don't
with a mask on.
Just because I don't want to listen to something at a bar doesn't mean that I don't like something more. Like I don't want to listen to the Roots when I'm drunk. I love the Roots.
I only like one Doom
mean?
album, to tell you the truth, and that's
Danger Doom.
Yeah, Danger Doom. I only like Danger Doom.
I like Mad Villainy.
I love Mad Villainy.
Yeah, I think that's my joint.
What's the album that made you say, yo, I wanna do music?
It's like top 5, but Slum Village Volume 1.
Okay.
Welcome to Detroit.
Yeah.
Voodoo. And,
All right, so you like that era of
Yeah.
like Soulquarians and like
when
that
things
late
fall
90s neo soul type
yeah,
shit.
like 99 2000s,
Yeah.
like when I started.
Do you
so
fuck
those,
with Far Side?
not too much.
Not too
I mean,
much?
I know that like Dilla worked with them,
Second album.
right? And I mean, I got those couple of joints that I like, but I wasn't like a huge fan.
I'm not a big fan of them either.
It got a couple joints, but I just wasn't like, that wasn't my pool. And a lot of the hip hop heads around me were like Far Side, you know. But
Yeah.
I never really caught the bug.
It's crazy.
Do you like Artifacts?
I've heard of them, but I never really dived into their catalog.
It's crazy. Like I would say honestly, being from New York, if you would play like Far Side and all that shit, you get beat the fuck up. Like, niggas
I would
is
say,
like,
I heard
that's,
about
like,
that.
that's like pussy music.
I would say,
Like,
I would say,
Especially back in
you
the
better
day.
catch a body, nigga. You better get $150 out here, nigga.
I would say it's like it's very specific. It's very, very specific. It's specific in the way that like 93 to Infinity is very specific.
Yeah.
Everybody likes
it's a
at least
classic.
one Far Side song.
The only thing I know about them was that video that they did backwards.
The upside down one.
And I'm not gonna climb. It's a
Drop.
classic one, right?
Drop. Spike Jones did the video. It's a great
Oh.
And they just moving backwards.
That
and
makes
doing all
perfect
shit.
sense. I never knew that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Knowledge, man.
All that upside down
it's-
shit that
it's
they
just
did in
very
Brooklyn. That made me want to be from New
It's just
York
very
so bad.
specific.
They was from New York,
No, they were from Oakland.
but they did it in New York?
No, L.A. They're from L.A.
They from LA, yeah.
Yes.
I always thought they was from New York, too. That's crazy as well.
But
So-
it's Doom
Same.
is specific as well. I think that there's a lot of value right now, especially in being very specific.
What do you mean by that? Break that down.
I think that when you try to reach everybody now, you just end up nondescript and you reach nobody.
Oh, yeah.
So like if you're very, very specific, the people who like you will talk about you. And that's
Other
how
people
things
like you, probably.
spread.
Yeah. I think you're totally right. Totally right. You agree? You disagree?
No, there's just been some things that people been taking different lanes, like Childish Gambino, for example.
Yeah.
Like he did like this hip hop, but then he did a whole like
Singing joint.
like a contemporary funk
But
album.
I think
you know what I'm
Donald
saying?
Glover himself is very specific. Donald Glover
Right,
is
right,
serving
right,
like
right,
a very
right.
specific type of person. And those people were like, yo, Donald Glover is amazing. You remember when Donald Glover was rapping, you didn't really care?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't
remember
always
with it.
care.
when he had that
crazy.
video.
Like, you
Like
remember when you didn't
3000
really
to-
care?
3000
Like, I
to
didn't like-
Infinity.
I didn't
The
like-
video
that one
was
good.
fire.
Yeah. The one when he was homeless and singing to the girl, and it was like a homeless version of it or some shit. That,
I have no idea.
That was different.
I did not like any of his shit
wasn't
until
it.
like Sweatpants, where he's in the diner. It's a good video.
That's the
Video is
video
fire.
where it's just rotating.
Yeah, that video is fire.
I thought that was the
But I always
3000.
looked at Donald Glover like, all right, I know what you are. I know why people like you. I get it.
I
I'm not
see.
mad at this.
So he just got
Why
you're
do
talking
you
about
think
being
people like him?
specific.
Because he's a safe white guy, black guy.
Well,
Token.
short
Not token. 'cause
short
he's-
answer. Short
he's
answer.
well spoken
Yes.
and he rides for the situation. I think he's just safe.
Right.
He just-
Short
he feels-
answer
white
is
people
yes.
feel safe around him.
Like Lupe Fiasco, they tried to do it with him, but he was like not safe.
Yeah.
So like Donald Glover is more agreeable. Plus he was like he's unstoppable because he already had money from being just a writer and a comedian and doing other things.
Yeah, facts.
So once he did other things, he didn't run into the problem that other musicians run into, which is like running out of money. You know what I mean? He didn't have to depend on somebody to give him money to make the things that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
So he could make whatever he wanted, and he had this built-in audience of people that are going to follow him regardless of what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to
that's
crack
a
the code like that, you feel me? I
Did
really
you think about
am.
acting or anything else?
I think that's where my passion really is, like scoring films and just film work, period. I went to a fine arts school, so we did all that. We
What's
did
the name of it?
Tucson High.
Shout out Tucson High.
It was like
You
crazy.
should make a movie.
That sounds like
They shot a movie there.
of what?
Can't Buy Me Love.
Oh, it's a fire movie.
The first one.
You
That's a
should make a
classic.
movie.
I should make a movie?
Yeah, you should make a movie.
Yo,
Yeah,
Can't Buy Me
yeah,
Love
yeah.
is a classic. The original
The
is
original.
way better than Nick Cannon, but Nick
Yeah.
Cannon's one does. You know, it sticks to
No.
home though. The fake
Can't-
boo boo and all that
the
shit.
Can't Buy Me Love.
Shout out Nick
That's the one from the
Cannon.
80s. Can't Buy Me Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the original one we're talking
original.
about, but the other one's Nick Cannon. You never seen
Got
that one?
you. No.
Bro, you ain't drink Kool-Aid back in the day.
Nah, I definitely did.
You
but
was one
like,
of them
I
7D
don't know what
type
this
niggas.
is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So I dabbled in all that, like editing film and like photography early on. So like right around when I was learning how to make beats, I learned that too. So it kind of all went in together, and I'm just kind of like tapping back into that. That's probably when I felt the happiest, was being that creative all the time.
I feel you. Well, I know people might not know. You also DJ as well, right?
Yep.
Where do you usually DJ at?
Fridays I DJ at Pool Burger. Saturdays at June's all day. Started off at the Eastern with Joaquin.
And so it's just like random gigs.
It's just random gigs. Actually, Domingo threw the Pool Burger and June's at me. I was just available. Joaquin was like, "Yo, I can't make it because I got Eastern, but you can go do this." And then Domingo hit me up. Shout us out to everywhere, and was like, "Yo, go DJ over here, go get paid." And I was like, "Cool." And that's where I just kind of got my chops at, just grinding out like that.
You guys got anything going for New Year's?
Yeah. What we doing for New Year's? Native.
Native
Yeah, we're gonna
hostel?
take Native over.
Okay, word. So it's gonna be you, Joaquin, Ninth.
Yeah, everybody's
Everybody?
gonna be doing it.
The
Yeah,
whole new wave,
the
like the
whole
Wu-Tang.
new wave / When We're What / Native Hostel.
Okay, that shit should be fire. So you hear that? You hear it here first. New Wave has a party.
What are your favorite cartoons?
Shoot, back in the day, I used to watch Looney Tunes was my joint. Merry Melodies. When it started like transitioning and getting crazier, I like the Animaniacs.
Oh, fire.
You know, they just put Animaniacs and Tiny Toons on Hulu.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
I
I've been
need to get with that.
I've been watching Tiny Toons with my daughter. Yeah,
That's
great
tight.
Show.
That's
the show's way
tight.
funnier than I remember it being.
Yeah, man. Young. What's up? What else? Freakazoid.
Freakazoid's on there too.
Freakazoid. I like those. Those were my favorites back in the
cartoons.
yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So
for
as
sure.
as far as music wise, when will the next single come out? You think?
The next
Shelly
single.
got the lighter.
The next single, the next single is probably gonna be "Runaway" with Zaylin.
Yeah.
He's coming up with video, like a video treatment for that.
Okay.
So that's probably gonna be the next one. We're gonna shoot a video for it, try and like release and like push.
Okay.
Was "Runaway."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there gonna be any more parties involving like the project? Because I seen that you threw a party at
Last Straw.
Last Straw.
Yeah. Nah, I kind of just wanted to just let people know, like, we out here, we're really working, we really take the craft serious. That's what it was. The main objective was just to get the point across that, like, yo, we really actually do music, like, for real. So I think I got my point across. I think I did. So now I'm just start releasing more and more music after this to keep people interested and in tune with the whole vibe. Everybody's gonna be releasing music. Sage is gonna be doing like an edits tape. Zayden has his project. I got another project, and then Joaquin's doing something too.
Okay, that's beautiful, special. Very, very, very special. So as far as like music in general, who are you feeling right now in the music game that you don't know, that you're like jamming out to?
I was just jamming out to that new Katra, Bubba.
Yeah, it's
that
really
shit
good.
crazy.
Really good.
I was trying to like mimic the beats and shit. I was trying to make a Katra type
Katra
beat.
nice.
Do you
today.
ever hear something and
Savage.
try to recreate it?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I know that's perjury, but
Yeah. Nah. It's also like a test.
It's like it's just a test.
Yeah.
Sometimes you won't
like
ever
a puzzle,
hear it.
putting together a puzzle or something.
Mm-hmm. I just, I like, I'll take the drums from somebody that I really like, and then I mix it with the style, like how they do their melodies. I'll snatch a cadence from somebody that I really like. I won't sample it, but I'll snatch the cadence.
Do you ever like put on like movies and shit and just put them on silent while you're making beats?
All the time. YouTube always running.
Do you? What type of videos do you put on? For the most part, or does it vary?
You know what? I usually actually listen to podcasts to get inspired. Like I like to listen to people talk. Podcast, my girl's podcast. Shout out Thrifted Fields podcast. Thrifted Minds.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Fuck with it. That'd be grimy as fuck, right?
I know, right? Hey, think what the fuck, hey, man. Ain't in show business, nigga.
Niggas is good.
Niggas ain't shit, boy. I tell you.
Nigga ain't nobody.
Nigga, shut the fuck, nigga. What else? Who I listen to? I used to listen to Rude Jude a lot.
I fuck with Rude Jude.
Trailblazers. It's a podcast I listen to, like Trailblaze, like people's stories and what they did with the music. I watched. I've been watching Rick Rubin's video thing.
Yeah, that shit is
like
good.
His little show
Broken
too.
Record, right? Yeah.
So stuff like that is where I be catching inspiration. It's like
you should check out this thing called You Must Remember This. They do like it's seasonal, so they put out like a season every year.
Tight.
And it's usually about like a specific moment in like history and entertainment, typically movies. But they did like a season on Charles Manson.
Okay, dope.
When's the last time you went to the movies?
Shit, what we go watch? Queen and Slim? Was that
like
Tuesday?
I heard it was
good, man. I feel like it's
black exploitation, right?
What we needed it. It definitely needed to happen. That kind of movie needed to happen. But I just kind of see like a trend coming already, like with police brutality.
All right,
already being like a trend in like
I have an idea,
industry.
right?
Yeah.
Second Amendment means we should be able to shoot the police.
Yeah,
bro.
It's you going all the way out.
Yeah, a lot. Hey, hold on. No, relax. I don't want you to go to jail. Relax.
Think about this. Everybody that's like a real big Second Amendment supporter says that it's to protect them against government tyranny.
For sure,
right?
That's why it's there.
So, what does government tyranny come in the form of? Is it your mayor knocking on your door and fucking with you?
Never that.
Or is it the police?
Well, we all know it's police. And
so that means that if it's to protect you against government tyranny, you should be able to shoot the police, and you should be able to cite the Second Amendment in court as your like defense. But the question is, who gets to decide what is like tyrannical?
Yeah,
the coppers, the same people you shooting at.
Yeah, right. The DA, brother, like that shit sold up, man.
Did you go see Midsummer?
Midsummer? Yeah, we went.
Okay, so now everybody says Midsummer, but it's Midsummer, isn't it? Because it's S-O-M-M-E-R.
Midsummer?
A-R.
It's S-O-M-M-A-R.
Because it's their fucking accent.
Yeah.
Right? What am I saying something dumb?
It's Midsummer?
It's Midsummer?
So
it's like that's how them niggas say that shit, right?
It's S-O-M-M-A-R.
Midsummer.
So it's Somar.
Just Midsummer?
I don't know. It was some wild
I can't say it right. It's my accent.
It was some wild.
Because that Mar always hit me. Samar? Yeah, that bitch is trifling. Anybody that has not seen Midsummer and you got a girl that ain't shit, go watch that, bro, because you're going to end up like that nigga at the end. That's a fact, man. We expose season.
Busting niggas head wide open.
Fact.
You feel me?
And speaking of explosion, we had a conversation before you got in here. How you feel about the Tekashi thing?
Oh, I was just like, I was scrolling through Instagram. And I was
We'll be out in
like,
72 hours.
Like,
see that
about
shit?
To be out, yeah.
All charges drop.
Stupid.
So this guy, so he was telling me that he's gonna make a lot of money from a movie. And I said he's definitely gonna get a movie.
Yeah.
I would think it'd be like a Lifetime movie or something like that.
No.
It's gonna be like a Scorsese.
Because if it's in a movie theater in 4 years, are you still gonna be interested in
yes,
the
definitely.
Tekashi 6ix9ine story?
Definitely. Yes.
That's what I was just thinking. I was just telling my girl this. I was just like,
I think it's just for right now. Nobody gives a fuck about that
no,
shit.
man. People
Niggas
like
snitch
train
every
wrecks.
day, B.
Exactly. And they keep making movies about it. Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, but
they made Wolf of Wall Street.
Hold
they
on,
made
but them
Goodfellas.
niggas had action. This nigga was getting extorted.
Yo, he still is a train wreck. He was on the internet in front of the world talking the most shit ever.
reckless.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, but giving niggas payola though.
But like, think about this, right? We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that. We're gonna see that in the movie. In the Prestige movie.
Nah, they're gonna make that movie. In the movie, they're gonna make him into just like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he's gonna look terrible.
But he was in the action too.
No, it's
never
not.
got hit.
Nah, bro.
Steven Seagal dodging
Yo,
bullets.
man,
It's
my
gonna
man's
be like
breaking
action.
Throwing bullets at niggas.
So
Catching
from the new
bullets.
generation of rappers, I'm trying to think who's gonna get movies, who's gonna get biopics.
Not
You know what I
him.
mean? Yes, he's
gonna get a
one.
biopic?
He's gonna get a biopic,
Hey,
and it's
man.
gonna be a good movie.
But after that's over.
It's
Got
gonna
that
be
on
an
wax.
actual
It
good
has to
movie.
be a good movie because I feel like that's his last time to shine.
I agree.
I feel like it's
I agree, but
the music thing's
Goodfellas
not
was
gonna
a
work.
great movie too.
Oh, facts.
About a snitch.
All of them, but he's not. They had action though, Ellis.
This movie would have action too. There
Bro,
were fights in the airport.
He's
Niggas
getting
got shot
extorted
at in Times Square.
That fight in it. Hold on.
There
hold on.
was a
Pause.
whole ass fight.
Pause,
in
Ellis.
Barclays.
Once
Niggas
again,
got shot
I
at.
must say
This
to
is
you.
action.
No.
This is
Once again, I
action-packed.
must cut down. I must cut down your crack, my nigga, because you've
Nigga.
been living in Austin too long.
No.
No.
This
Because
is a good
niggas. No, I'm
movie.
being serious. We've been hanging around so many. This shit. So if you do not live in Austin, it's very very suburban here, and sometimes when you look out to other cities,
I'm
niggas
sick.
forget that how other shit roll. So they got in a pussy fight at the airport.
Yeah.
One nigga got punched. That shit ain't no action.
I'm sick.
Nigga shot at the Barclays Center. He shot a bullet in the air, and niggas ran off. That shit ain't no action.
Yeah.
Ain't no action.
So notice that this is a movie.
If anybody got
This is a
action, you
movie.
need to do it on who's the other nigga? Treyway. What's that nigga shot?
I don't know.
They said the nigga shot,
man.
got out the car, cocked back the thing, got on his knees,
So,
nigga, and started shooting
That's
niggas
gonna
down.
that's gonna be like a best supporting actor Oscar right there.
Nah.
So I'm telling you,
Free Shaw.
there's gonna be a prestige movie made.
Damn. I think
It's going to
Jay-Z.
be
I think
movie
the
made
saddest
about
part about
Tekashi.
the whole situation is that we always think about Tekashi and all this shit. But the saddest part about the whole situation is that the streets is dead. And if you don't realize that the streets is dead, listen, this is how
Washed.
bad the streets is.
Washed.
Shout out my blood niggas, but y'all niggas is crazy right now. Bro,
Whoa.
this nigga didn't even know how to extort a nigga. This nigga, I'm gonna need you to edit this name out because I'll be like a snitch if this came. But the nigga called and said, "Hey, bro, they want me on TMZ."
Super duper vibe.
Yo, he said this nigga doing the extortion,
So-
and he's calling to ask the nigga, should I go on TMZ to talk to the fucking police? Like
I think-
TMZ's fucking police, dude.
I think that all of these things are like
Alphabet Boys.
relatively new, and people don't know how
Extortion?
to, no, the means that we use to get in front of people. These are all relatively new things.
No.
and
No, I
some people
disagree.
don't have the
The
common
relatively
sense
new
to not
thing-
say certain things on the phone. Some people
No,
don't have
no,
the
it's not
common
even about
sense to
that.
not post things on
Fuck
the
that.
internet.
Even if he got caught slipping on saying something on the phone, niggas get caught slipping with that every day.
Yeah.
I get that. But nigga, you want to be a movie star and extort niggas at the same time?
people,
Who the fuck you think you is, Pat Swayze, nigga?
so the
You're
same
bugging.
the same reason that we post shit on the internet is the same reason.
Yeah,
why
but he's a
somebody would think
gangster
about,
blood
I
that is
agree,
about 37
but it's
years
the,
old.
It's the same reason that somebody would want to talk to TMZ. It's like the attention is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
No,
You
he
know?
got a point because we are treading into a different like phase of communication with social media, and it's a lot of things that are going on with mental illnesses and mental health and behavioral health that there's not enough studies on.
Bro.
But they're doing studies on it, and in order to attract you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was on my last days and I was extorting a nigga, bro, I don't need no IG. I don't, nigga. You
No, you don't.
Me,
you don't need that to
when
extort.
you see me, you gonna be like, yo, Tito balling. You see how that nigga base came through? Nigga ain't gonna be no TMZ and all that. I'm extorting niggas. I'm not doing all the.
Yeah.
Who wants to do all that, my nigga?
So
I'd rather be able to walk out in public and not have nobody.
It's just a new day.
There's always somebody that makes a bad decision. Not everybody posts.
He made a bad
everything
decision for him, and then. Bad decision by talking to the nigga on the phone. He should have hung up on that nigga once he said something about TMZ. Like, y'all niggas is going to jail. Click.
Like
That's
I
a
said,
fact. Y'all niggas is all going to jail.
Like I said, mental illness needs to be talked about on the long screen, because it's somebody they just not they're not all the way there.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
They're really
FOMO
not all the way
is
there.
human condition.
They're not all the way there. That's why it's all is there.
We all have FOMO. We all check our phones to like see if people liked our posts or like retweeted
It's a trip.
shit and shit like
it's
that.
fucked
We're
up.
all like constantly
Instant
afraid that we're
gratification.
Yeah,
being
but I'm
It's the
not gonna
microwave.
compare that to extortion though. I just feel like
You think he was extorted?
Well, Tekashi was
Tekashi
definitely
was getting
being
extorted.
extorted.
he's not no real blood.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not none of that. So
He
he
was
was
paying them.
paying the blood set. So he was paying, like he was saying, you know, if he
And
get out,
that's
he
a
might be
great
able to do
movie.
music
This
again.
is a great movie.
And I was saying to him, I was like, nah, nigga,
This is so captivating. We're having a
missing all the
conversation
facts.
about it.
As far
This is
as
a movie.
as far as like he's not gonna have the blood members or the Crip dudes that's in the background showing the guns, showing the real violence
And the tattoos.
Yeah, he's not gonna have none of that shit. It's just gonna be a little 5'2" Mexican Puerto Rican kid saying "suck my dick." That's the only thing he got left.
Yo, you said it
Stupid.
earlier. He should go. He should go like the Jesus route. He should
Yeah,
make
get with
Christian rap.
Kanye. Speaking of Kanye, nutty ass.
Let's go.
When are y'all niggas gonna get rid of this nigga?
Yo, man.
Because y'all niggas don't fuck with Trump. Trump is the god. That's a fact. Trump is better than a smack DVD, nigga.
Yo,
He get
it's
on the,
so entertaining.
When he touched the mic, nigga,
It's
he dissing
tired. He got
everybody.
hit.
Queens, nigga. He's the white 50.
It's entertaining.
He's the white 50 Cent.
He really is.
My nigga, he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
But if niggas is gonna throw away him and say, yo, I'm not fucking with this nigga, this nigga's nutty.
right. So we're
Bro,
not fucking with Trump.
That nigga Kanye West is silver.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bro.
Add that up.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, "What?"
My
the
man
fuck?
is out
Did you
there.
see the pictures
I
with
love
Jay-Z
it, bro.
seen them?
Dog.
Yeah,
that
they're still
nigga
like
Jay-Z
two
just-
people apart, and they
Yo, you know when a nigga don't want to, if they took the picture right, you know when a nigga don't want to see a nigga, he must have said, oh my God, here come this nigga. You feel me? And he just said, click, got him right on camera.
I'm crying.
That nigga Kanye.
Yo.
oh, y'all gonna take the picture without me?
Yeah. Watch the throne, nigga. They can't erase us, Flip.
They get it.
Champion.
Diamonds are forever, forever.
Champion. That shit crazy.
Yo, it's like that movie, the Temptations movie. When
Yeah,
it
he
was
still
in the
got
car,
it.
Temptations forever.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Kanye West is just a walking joke
So
to me.
I think that people are just holding out hope that he'll snap out of it.
Well, what?
I don't know, man.
He's gonna be nutty.
I don't know at what point somebody becomes
yeah.
irredeemable.
No, I was just saying, like,
You know,
it's dope. I'm telling you, bro.
that's
like,
some hard shit.
He's still a real one for the shit that he did in the past.
Yo,
bro. He's just
Yeah,
nutty.
but like to call
nutty
somebody
nigga, bro.
irredeemable is some hard shit.
It's pretty
so
hard.
maybe I just can't fuck with you right now.
Right.
But I hope you like. I
There's no
hope you
coming
get
back.
better, bro.
It's a
I
creative.
hope you
As
get
a
better.
creative, man, I get it.
But I
You
heard
get
some.
motherfuckers is nutty, man.
I heard some shit that about him though. That I was like, okay, if this is real, that he's smart. He's smart as fuck. Because I heard that Jay-Z's about to be an owner, like within next year over that Kaepernick shit, and Jay-Z's about to sell Rock Nation to Live Nation. So he's not gonna be the full owner of Rock Nation. He's like part owner or whatever, but he's not gonna be no more Rock Nation brunches and all that shit.
Right.
And so he's gonna own that shit, and so Live Nation's gonna have all the artists and shit like that. But Kanye, which is a genius that is also nutty, went to gospel, and all his venues would be at churches, and so he'll be able to make his own money, and he don't have to fuck with Rock Nation and all that shit.
So I would say the one thing I'm very, very, very,
Def Jam.
very.
That's but if you heard what I just said, if this is real,
No,
Kanye is
I
a
hear
nutty
you.
ass genius, bro.
He is. But
Step ahead.
I also am like really, really disgusted at people exploiting religious people. I think it's like kind of disgusting, man.
Bro.
And a part of me thinks that he's just doing this for like tax purposes.
Because
now
you gotta
can
talk
write
that.
off religious
King
shit.
James started that shit,
Like
though.
you don't have to pay taxes if you're a church.
But
you know
King
what
James
I mean?
started the corruption.
I wonder if gospel artists have to pay taxes if it's gospel. I don't know. Can somebody look that up?
Kirk Franklin is definitely paying
Please.
taxes.
Definitely.
But like I was
I
gonna
do
say,
know that churches don't have to pay taxes.
The
Like the
churches
Pope
with the
lives in a
music.
castle in a city that is owned by the church.
they gotta
Yeah.
pay a
They
portion.
have diplomatic
but
immunity.
the music is still taxes, nigga. You don't pay them taxes on music, you'll
You
go
said
to
what?
jail.
The income is still taxed up.
Income
The
is
income
taxed
is
10%.
What is like a churches have income? How
Right.
do they keep the
It's not
lights
like
on?
It's not like a business that has business tax. I think.
Churches have income.
Yeah.
They pay the preacher.
I know.
So yeah, no, like 10%.
So like tithes, right?
Yeah, after
But they don't have to
10%, they
pay
don't have to pay
taxes on
nothing.
that.
They don't have to pay nothing.
So churches pay 10% in taxes.
That's all they have
pay
to give.
10% of the tithes.
That's all
or
they have
people
to-
pay the church 10%.
They give them 10%, and they also pay in 10%.
Nah, man.
No,
Religions don't pay taxes.
Man, fuck
At all?
that. Fuck church.
not a
Fuck what y'all talking about.
No.
Why the fuck are we talking about church? Fuck church. Fuck Kanye.
No. The reason we talking
Fuck
about
white
the reason we
Jesus,
talking about
nigga.
church. The reason we talking
Fuck
about
all that. What the fuck we
The
talking
reason
about?
we're talking about church is
Why?
because Kanye West is basically starting
Nigga,
a
King
cult.
James is a cult leader. Nigga, that shit started off a
Sure,
cult. A
sure.
cross is a cult, nigga.
Sure, but Kanye's cult sells $80
Who
t-shirts.
gives a fuck? Kanye, get your money.
get paid.
Kanye,
brother.
get your money, get paid, black man. Do 'em, nigga. They used to hang us to gospel music, and niggas is still
Yeah, I agree.
singing. That's
But-
more important to
but-
talk about that,
But
nigga.
when you go to church, are there $80 shirts?
Hey, we gonna do it today, baby.
At Sunday service, there are $80 shirts and like more.
So what? If
He's
you want
selling
it,
merch.
You want it, right?
You have to pay taxes on that.
no, shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to.
No, he's just using a system that was used against him, and he's winning off of it.
That's
I'm not gonna get. I think
exploitation.
that's something that is wrong with black niggas.
Why can't we do that?
Yeah, you do it too. Rob them niggas.
Yo.
That's what's wrong with us.
They got
We are
we got
too-
white churches out there doing the
That's
same
our problem,
thing.
bro. We're too friendly.
We
It's like
can't-
in a
nah.
black
We can do it.
spirit. Like you seen the nigga
Let my
that,
man eat.
You see the
crabs in a bucket.
the lady that fucking killed that smoked the nigga in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Smoked the nigga at his doorstep, right?
Yeah.
What?
His brother. They said, hey.
Hugged her.
They said, hey, how
Hugged
do you
her.
feel about this?
Can I hug
He
her?
said, I forgive her. Because I'm black and stupid. But if
bro.
that was a white family in the other way, they would have said, you nigger. You black bastard.
Yep,
We're going to kill
will
you.
Fucking hang you.
We're going to lynch you just like your nigger brother.
Yep. Watch.
That is a fact.
Yeah, I agree.
Why do we always do that? I don't
It's-
get it.
At
We'll do
You can't
that
tell
for-
somebody how to grieve, right? But I would say that what upset me about it was that you did this in public. You could have hugged her on your own
You know what the
time.
saddest part
You coulda-
is?
You didn't have to do it in front
The
of
saddest
people.
part is I believe that if it was a black guy that killed his brother, he would have hugged the black mother. Or the
I
black
don't think
person
so
that did
either.
that.
But you notice his
Hard
mom
to
didn't
tell,
hug
man.
her.
Shout out house niggas.
Shout out
Hey,
his
man.
mom.
to take over.
His mom did not
love
hug
it.
her. His
I'd have been
mom
in the
was
house
like,
too.
His mom
Shit,
was like,
fuck yeah.
yes. Justice.
Well, anyways, man, we it's getting late.
I got a no name recently said that she is sick of performing for mostly white people.
Go to Africa.
What do you think?
Go to fucking
I
Africa.
follow No Name on I love her music. I feel where she coming from
I think it
because
too, but we live in the Western
But I think there's something to be said about that, you know? Like you make this very specifically like black experience music, and then like the people that you are expecting to see at your shows aren't at your shows.
It's a recession right now. Niggas is hurting.
So I
went.
I
the
get
fuck
that.
she expect?
I went to every show that she came out here.
I get
Nigga,
that.
because here is $20. No Name on the East Coast is like $50 a ticket.
Damn.
Bitch, if you don't perform in front of them white people and eat them crackers, nigga, and get that cake, nigga, the fuck, that's what's wrong with niggas. Get your money, Rob.
Get your money, man.
What is going on? Bro, we live in a place where we were slaves at, and then you're going to say, it's not enough black nigga. We're killing each other every fucking day.
Right.
So it's not going to be enough black people ever, bro. Ever. What the fuck you talking about? Even move to Africa, then?
That's some bleak ass
That's
shit.
facts. That's our problem. We don't want to do facts no more. Niggas is want to
That
pretend.
is some of the bleakest shit.
Nigga, you're not Public Enemy. This is not
But
Public Enemy in 1991,
even
my
Public
nigga.
Enemy shows were filled with
Not
white
in the
people.
beginning. 1991 and all them. Hold on, pause, my nigga. 1991 and all that shit. It was they had big black concerts. Niggas was wearing the black African pieces and all that shit. And you know what happened? The gang got fucked up. White niggas don't want that. We got mumble rappers now. Niggas on drugs. RP Juice World. The game fucked up. Perform in front of white people and get your money, my nigga.
Straight up.
Get the fuck you talk. You could talk to black people on your way going on a trip with them. Nigga, get your fucking money, nigga.
It's not that she's literally saying like I'm not performing in front of these white people. She's saying it's frustrating
But
that
she's talking about
the majority of her audience is white people that don't really understand her perspective.
We're fucked up.
Did she say she did just
Like,
is she not gonna do music anymore or something?
She
Like,
might as well not. Like, if she doesn't,
She
I don't
said
get
that.
it. Like, bro, I just don't get it, bro. I love my people. I love my people. But, like, bro, she's not seeing the same America as me? Because we're fucked up.
yeah.
You right. You right.
Nigga throw a party right now, for his family, and half the niggas ain't gonna make it to that. So,
I mean, she's still gonna be hustling. She got the little book club,
yeah,
so
she
hopefully
got the
that
book club.
take.
You know,
that
niggas don't read, so who she think buying that? Who she think going to that?
for real.
Nigga, she might as well retire.
She
Put that
just
shit in
trying
the
to influence.
Raptors, throwback night, nigga. Hang that shit up. It's over.
Influence, man.
R.I.P. Juice World too, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah, man. That's
How did you
sad.
feel about that, Steph?
It's unfortunate. I can't. I'm not gonna cap. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I wasn't a super fan. I mean, I knew a couple of the joints, but it's just I'm just not like a. It's just kind of just sad to continue to see artists suffer and just keep dying. So that's the main thing I don't like. Is just seeing.
It sounds like he.
Because now they're saying like they're doing.
This is gonna sound like a dick thing to say, but it sounds like he died over like literally making a really stupid mistake in the moment.
That's why it's like because he didn't want to get
sound
caught.
like it was like, oh man, I OD'd because I was like doing.
I
too
mean,
much.
yeah, maybe he didn't have
You
a
know?
problem. Maybe he did. I don't know.
I'm not saying he didn't have a problem. I'm saying it
was he known
but
for
it
taking
sounds
drugs?
like- yeah, all of his songs are about
Where?
it.
Were
I
they?
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know pretty that much about him, but I think if he did swallow pills when police was raiding it, I think it's very sad. I wouldn't call him stupid because he's dead, but I think it's very sad. And I think
Let me correct that. I
it's-
don't mean to call him stupid.
I think
that's
it's-
not what I mean.
It's all good. I think that is crazy though because he's Juice World.
Yeah.
Could have got caught with them pills and went to court and
Right.
beat that. The niggas with the weed, I don't know about them niggas, but
It would've been-
he could have beat his case.
It would have been so much better for him to be
Yeah, they-
fighting the case right
Yeah.
now.
They forget
damn.
when you go private, you still gotta go through the you
I'd
still
rather
gotta
be
go
yelling
through
free
the
Juice World than RIP.
you still gotta
Juice
go
World.
to the airport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you do
Yeah.
fly private,
That's really fucking sad.
she
Though.
gotta check in.
Any last words before we wrap this up, brother?
Overly saturated everywhere. Be on the lookout for I got a house project coming next. Just some like groovy house bops that I got tucked away that I've been working on for a long time. So
Also, the New Wave Party, New Year's.
New Wave, New Year's party,
Where?
Bring your thongs.
native hostel,
Bring your thongs, your panties, your bikinis, your poom pooms. You feel
your
me?
whistles,
All of those.
Yeah,
your,
facts.
your go-go boots.
Facts. You
You
got
know
anything
what
to say
I'm
else?
No.
Wow, it's a verse. You got anything to say, Shelly? You got anything coming up? Nothing at all. I'm Norman Bass. I like to say we're gonna be back. We're gonna have another episode. We'll have 2 episodes at least a month, maybe 3 a month. We'll see what happens. We're chilling. FLYHORSE Radio. We're back. Have a good night.
Bye.
Be safe though. Love you. Peace.
Peace.